Hello, hello. In today's episode, we're going to talk about bridal sizing, and I actually have a bride and her mom that I need to confirm their size choice based on the measurements and confirm a few other little details about their custom order. Why not just join in, you know? I wanted to make a video for you to go over the sizing, and that way you kind of know what I recommend, and then of course you have full veto power. I took the measurements, and we are in a 2022. 22 in the waist, and then the measurement in the hip doesn't matter, but in case you were wondering, it's a 26 in bridal and the hip. So that measurement isn't going to affect the zipper and the chest because of the shape that we went with. So I'm really focused on the top two. This sample is a 22 and it was big, so when I was clipping it, I definitely clipped it more in the waist than in the rib cage. And so according to this, it's saying you're between a 20, 22 and the rib cage. I would order a size 20 because this is a 22. Yes, it's a little stretched out from when you tried it on the first time, the second time, but it's a brand new sample, so it's not too far away. And I think if we went with the 18, we could do it, but then you'd have all the stress of what if it needs to be let out in the zipper from the rib cage. And I think that messes with brides' minds more than just having the dress a little big and having to take it down. There's this misconception that if the dress doesn't zip, it causes unnecessary stress, but if the dress is a little big, then we can take it in. It's not like we're ordering a size that's like way off, and I love that this is pretty close. My experience with you is that I was clipping it deeper into the waist, and I want you to go back through your pictures and kind of see if you like my recommendation, because ultimately you're going to need some alterations to make it perfectly snatched, but it could come in and feel very comfortable. But if you're wanting that like sculpted, tailored look, I'm expecting that you're going to do some tailoring. Making sure that's not a credit card information. It's not, it's just my notes. So anyway, I just wanted to make sure that you are like, yes, Sue, I felt the same way, because I want to be on the same page. I had you in one that was an 18, but it was a little snug in the rib cage. And so I know you could go that direction if you really wanted to, but you just have to know, okay, if I go in and it's too small in the rib cage, I'm not going to freak out, because I was prepared for that. But that would be a risk that you could take to say, hey, maybe we can avoid some alteration charges, and maybe it would just need to be let out in an isolated area. Or you could go with the 20, knowing that it's going to have to be taken in the waist, because this one seemed to be clipped in more than just one size. Clear as mud, right? Now these layers are worth taking out, because she would need to charge you to go into the zipper and cut these layers out. But this right here, this is so easy to take out. If she's doing your hem, there's no charge to do this when we're already doing your hem. Okay, so now we've covered sizing. I gave you my recommendations. I want you to go through your photos and videos that you took and just look at how I clipped it and go, yes, Sue, I have full veto power and I'm going with this size or this size. I would recommend going with either the 20 if you want to play it safe, knowing that you'll need to take it in, and go 18 if you're ready to roll those dice and go, you know what, if it doesn't zip up all the way, I'm prepared mentally. I want to roll the dice and see if it'll fit without needing alterations. We can do that too. Layers, do you want to just let it come in all natural, or can I go ahead and delete your tool since it'll be no charge? To not put these extra layers of tulle, I know it's just tulle, it's just 2 layers, but since you know you want it to be as light and as slim and natural as possible, there is a crinoline layer. For your dress, you'll have your lace layer, which will be white, it's actually ivory, and then you'll have another layer of tulle next to it, which will also be white, and then you'll have your liner behind that, which right now they're out of order, but you're going to want 2 layers of tulle essentially, and then liner. That looks the best. it makes it look softer. Instead of going from liner to tulle, this looks a little less luxurious. On that note, she and I will be unpinning. I'm gonna unpin all this stuff once I get the confirmation on the order. I'm gonna leave her just a minute till I get all the notes in with the customizations. That's just my little process. Have a good night. Let me know what you think.